So, in 19th century, Moravian Commission initially mooted the idea of a tunnel across Rohtang Pass, and later on in 1942, John Bicknell proposed the idea of a tunnel here to divert the water of Chandrabhaga to Beas, or we popularly call it Byas. And after 2000 conceptualization of this tunnel, in 2010 the tunnel was initially commissioned, and an ancillary of Tata Group was given the responsibility of construction of this tunnel. Shapurji Palanji Group, which is heavily invested in Tata Group, and its ancillary company was entrusted with the task of construction of this tunnel. And the tunnel was formally named after Honorable ex-Prime Minister of India, Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, on 25th December 2019, on the birth anniversary of his Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. And it was formally inaugurated on 3rd October 2020 by the present Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji. The tunnel is long, as we have discussed, and it is the combination of the efforts of various governments. The idea was first conceptualized by British. Later on, it was brought into drawing board by Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji and his NDA government, and it was brought to the reality by Honorable Prime Minister, ex-Prime Minister of India, Shri Manmohan Singh ji, during UPA regime in 2010. Since then, the succeeding governments, the government of Manmohan Singh ji and then later on Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, contributed to the realization of the dream, a long pending dream of the local residents, and of course realization of a surreal dream of Indians to have such a long tunnel, a state-of-the-art tunnel which was unthinkable only 10 or 15 years back. But it is the steely resolve of our engineers, policy makers, laborers, workers, designers, who have braved the inclement weather conditions, and an entire decade was devoted to construct this tunnel, and innumerable people have contributed in its construction. And naturally, those who have contributed to its construction, they had to brave, suffer the inclement, severe weather conditions that prevailed all on the both sides of the tunnel. There is southern side and there is northern side. From northern side we move towards, on left flank we move towards Rohtang Pass, and we move towards Leh and Ladakh on the right side. Along the lines we see the flowing Chandrabhaga river also. So this river is flanking the banks of the path that move towards Leh, and on the other side Rohtang Pass. In between we see villages like Kaksar, areas like Kaksar, which is frequented, visited by the visitors who visit Atal Tunnel. It is advisable to visit this tunnel, especially in the month of May, June, when there is no obstruction of snow. Otherwise too, the tunnel is made in a way that there is no obstruction of snow is possible now. And if at all snow covers the path, they are being cleared very quickly by border road organization. So as I have discussed, it is the collective steely resolve of our governments, successive governments, and it was the dream of Moravian Commission. It was the deep dream of John Bicknell, Honorable ex-Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, the efforts of Dr. Manmohan Singh ji, and of course the steely resolve of our present Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. The tunnel is dedicated to the nation, and tunnels like this hugely contribute to the development of the nation. It has the potential of significantly improving the quality of life here and also reducing the transportation cost, reducing the movement cost, thereby reducing the cost of essential commodities. Tunnels like these have a ripple effect, domino effect on the cost economics of entire country, because they contribute to the swift transportation movement and thereby contributing to the reduction of cost of items, especially the perishable items. Naturally, tunnels like this contribute to the improvement of life of common man who otherwise reel under the exponential cost of living and sometimes fail to bear the cost of living. And tunnel like this will definitely reduce the cost of essential commodities. It will also significantly improve our security dynamics, helping us to have better intel about the borders and swift movement towards China and Pakistan in the eventuality of a possible war. These all-weather roads will also help Indian Army to mount a quick attack as and when it is required. Therefore, this tunnel is not only lifeline of the people living on the either side of the tunnel, but it is also a gift to the entire nation. Now we are in the midst of tunnel. It's a 9.02 meter long, kilometer long tunnel, and with this we have come out of the other side of the tunnel. From here we will move towards Manali, Solang Valley, and have a very, very pleasant stay there.